I was laying there wondering, man, I want to watch something. But I decided not to watch YouTube for reasons that, I mean, I could just explain. Yeah, I was bored with everything on my YouTube. And I was kind of getting sick of just opening it just to check to see if something was there. It's like opening a refrigerator when nothing's in. You're just opening it just to open it out of habit. And I didn't like that. So I decided I gotta do something. I gotta get out of my comfort zone. I gotta do something crazy, something weird. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta watch some anime. So I boot up Crunchyroll on my fucking TV and it does not work. So I'm like, okay, I can't watch anime. Well, I guess I'll just watch some on Max. I hop on Max, just scrolling through. I'm like, I kind of want something dark. I kind of want something gritty. At first, I was gonna watch a horror anime, but I want something different. I want something that is not like the usual, typical thing that I would watch or enjoy. Usually on there, I'm sitting there, I'm watching DC stuff on Max. I'm watching cartoons, Craig of the Creek, something like that. But this time was different. This time was different. 1 minute in installing, I'm scrolling. And I'm like, last thing I want in this, I want something that I can get hooked on. I want a series that's known for being peak. And there it was. Lord of the Rings. And I know, you're like, what the fuck, Lord of the Rings? I was like that too. And I was like, under any other fucking circumstance, I would not be picking up this shit whatsoever. I really wouldn't. Because it doesn't look like something I would be into. Like aesthetically, it just doesn't. But I said, let me not be some and give something that I wouldn't normally give a chance. So I decided, I went on Google, I watched order of Lord of the Rings. I find out, oh, there's something you gotta watch beforehand. It's The Hobbit. Now, let me explain this. So the Lord of the Rings came out first. I'm pretty sure it came out like, yeah, I don't fucking know, 20s, 2000s, my bad, 2000s, right? And then The Hobbit comes out 10 years later. Story-wise, The Hobbit takes place 60 years before Lord of the Rings. So, chronologically, you watch The Hobbit and then you watch Lord of the Rings. But I'm looking online, a bunch of people are saying, skip The Hobbit, skip The Hobbit, skip The Hobbit. It's some garbage. Skip The Hobbit. Get to that real peak, Lord of the Rings. And I was like, nah. Nah. Would I start with Fate Stay Night? Absolutely not. I would not start with no Unlimited Blade Works. I wouldn't. So, I decided to take the liberty to start up a little series called The Hobbit. The first movie, The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. I'm watching it, and I'm like, this shit is fucking weird. This fantasy shit, I'm not really into that. I'm just watching it though, and I'm really just taking it all in, and then it all dawns on me, like, in a millisecond. I'm like, hold on, the jokes in here are kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. The people that are setting up is kind of fire. Hold on. This motherfucking Bilbo? Bilbo? Who the fuck is Bilbo? It's the motherfucker you're looking at on screen right now. That's my fucking goat, Bilbo. That's my fucking goat. And my other fucking goat, Thorin. Thorfinn, not Thorfinn. Not Thorfinn. Thorin. That's my goat. So I'm watching this movie. Everything's going fine. I'm like, oh my god, this is the fucking movie with fucking with Gandalf in it. I know Gandalf from the memes. Holy shit! It was like all dawn on me. I was like, this is the meme. It's the meme, bro. That motherfucker Gandalf. All I know, he's called Gandalf the Great. That we need to change his name to Gandalf the Goat. They need to stop trolling. They need to change his name to Gandalf the Goat. This movie. Holy dude, when I tell you I was actually blown away, like thinking about the things that they were setting up, And especially how this is the first movie in a trilogy. So there's 3 Hobbit movies, and then there's 3 Lord of the Rings movies, and that's the entire series. I watched the first one. This is only the first one I've watched, and the things that they set up in this, it is like peak fucking fiction. Like, I'm like, oh my god, this is definitely a work of all time right now. I'm watching Thorin as a character. I guess slight spoiler warning, kinda. I'm not gonna like dive deep and be like, this motherfucker dies. No, I'm not gonna be like that. But Thorin as a character, what he strives for, how he wants to obtain his goals through fighting and like getting revenge, vengeance. He's on his Batman shit, and we have somebody like Bilbo in the mix of it all, who's not even built for this shit, but is going back against his own word because of his stance. He's going back like, no, you gotta stop playing. You have to stop fucking playing. And there was one fucking line that I will never fucking forget. This motherfucker Gandalf handed this nigga Bilbo the fucking sword, and Bilbo was like, I can't take this, no. And Gandalf was like, take it. Take it. And he gave them the line. It was something along the lines of, because Bilbo was like, I want to kill people. I'm not gonna kill people. What the fuck? And Gandalf's like, I know you're not, and I hope you don't have to. What? But there's a difference between the people who wield swords. There's a difference. Oh my god, I'm fucking alive. I gotta watch the movie. I gotta watch the movie again. I gotta watch the movie. I'm fucking alive. But like, yo, it was something along the lines of like fucking. It's not about who you kill that makes the blade user, but who you spare. And that shit was peak fucking fiction. And when I heard that instantly, I'm like, they're setting up for something great. This motherfucker Bilbo, they're setting up for something great. Him being somebody that doesn't originally want to go on this journey. He doesn't want to do this at first. He likes the comfortability of his home. He likes everything the way it is. But then there's something that ticks in his brain that maybe doing this is right. Maybe going outside of your comfort zone is right. Maybe trying to build connections, make bridges, what? Potentially save the world is something that he'll hold on to and cherish for the rest of his life. And he values that over the comfortability of his own home. He values living life over living stagnant. And that is peak fucking fiction. Like, with no spoilers, that's peak fucking fiction. Because again, I don't want to dive into spoilers because genuinely, I want you motherfuckers to watch this. Watch this. Only watch the extended versions of every fucking cut film. Do not watch the fucking shorter ones, because the shorter ones, they be hoeing. I know some of them, it doesn't really matter, but then the other ones, they be hoeing. So please, go out there, watch the extended version of these fucking films, and dude, this right here is something legendary. It's the start of something legendary. Thorin reminds me so much of Levi. I want to say Levi. I really do. I want to say Levi because of the way that he carries himself. It really is just the way that he carries himself is so much between. Oh my god. And what he learns, oh my god, it feels like every character evolves. It's so good, it's so fresh, it's so new. The way they tackle things, how every battle isn't necessarily a battle about just pure strength or numbers, but wits. It's so godlike. Like, I don't think there is a motherfucker in this series. Well, no, I'll take that back. There is a motherfucker in this series that we can't call on and be like, Gojo, help me! There is a motherfucker like that, but even he has drawbacks, and it it makes the story so much more interesting. It does. Now, I'm not trying to diss Juju, but I'm just saying, like, you know, this ain't Juju. This is so much better. I'm not trying to diss Juju, by the way, but Juju fucking sucks. I'm not trying to diss Juju, by the way, but Juju is absolute hot garbage. The Hobbit is peak. So, yeah. I'm gonna watch the second movie whenever I get the time to. If you made it all the way to the end of this video somehow, man, I don't even know how you did it. Because I'm literally just fucking talking about how peak fiction this is. That's it. I don't know. But, yeah. The Hobbit, peak fiction. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I don't want to spoil too many things. I don't want to talk about too many things. I want you to watch it. I'm gonna watch it myself. Of course, don't fucking spoil me. The fuck? I'm literally watching it. But, yeah. That's all I got for my thoughts on The Hobbit, the first movie in the trilogy. Yeah, I hopes going into the second movie, I'll say, hopes is that I actually have none, because I don't fucking know what they can do. I literally don't know what they can do. The only reason why I gave this shit a 9 out of 10 because it wasn't the end of the fucking series, but it was so fucking peak in the way it was. If this was just the end of it, and they cut it off right here, nigga, it's a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10, boy. It's a 10. It's a 10. But yeah, I just don't give. I fucked up the whole thing. But yeah, I don't like giving 10s to things that are incomplete. I didn't even give 86 a 10 because it was incomplete. I didn't give AOT a 10 because it was incomplete at the time. I did get 3.5 a 10, and that's because the way it ended, that could have literally been the end of Attack on Titan, I feel like. And then they could have booted up for a 2. This one, no, it's not. It's not a case like that where it just ends in a way that you feel like, yeah, they could have just made it 2. No, the next one needs to be a fucking continuation. Because things haven't been fully resolved, right? There isn't a new narrative to paint going into the next one, like there was with an Attack on Titan 3.5. Like there's a completely new take on how everything works right after that, I feel. But I'm just, whoo, man, whoo! You should have saw me yesterday. You should have saw me yesterday when I was in the midst of it. I got up, I started clapping. Nobody else was in the fucking room. I looked like a lunatic. I'm a kind of. See you guys. Strive video will be coming out tomorrow, ending the saga of Strive Hater. I got a lot of thoughts, and yeah. Peace.
Insane. Wits came in, I was